The next phrase is be hard on somebody. Be hard on somebody means to treat someone severely or criticize them in a harsh way. The teacher was hard on him for being late. This means the teacher criticized him strongly for being late. She is always hard on herself when things go wrong. This means she is very critical of herself. His parents were hard on him during his childhood. This means his parents were strict or demanding. The next phrase is be hungry for something. Be hungry for something means to have a strong desire for something. He is hungry for success in his career. This means he really wants to achieve success. She's hungry for knowledge and reads books all the time. This means she has a strong desire to learn. They are hungry for adventure and travel the world often. This means they crave exciting experiences and adventures. The next word is awe. Awe means a feeling of wonder or amazement, often mixed with respect. The children gazed in awe at the fireworks display. This means they watched the fireworks with amazement and respect. He was filled with awe when he saw the Grand Canyon. This means he felt deep admiration and amazement. The audience watched the performance in awe. This means the audience was amazed by the performance. The next phrase is be in awe of somebody. Be in awe of somebody means to feel great respect or admiration for someone. She is in awe of her professor's knowledge. This means she respects and admires how much he knows. He was in awe of his mentor's achievements. This means he admired all the great things his mentor had done. The students were in awe of their coach's leadership skills. This means the students respected how well their coach led them. The next phrase is be in bad taste. Be in bad taste means to do or say something that is inappropriate or offensive. His comment about her appearance was in bad taste. This means his comment was rude or hurtful. The joke was in bad taste and made everyone uncomfortable. This means the joke was offensive and not suitable for the situation. Wearing casual clothes to a formal event is in bad taste. This means it is not appropriate to dress casually for a formal occasion. The next phrase is be in poor taste. Be in poor taste means to do something that is not polite, respectful, or appropriate. The prank was in poor taste and upset many people. This means the prank was disrespectful and made people angry. His comments about the tragedy were in poor taste. This means his comments were insensitive and inappropriate. Wearing such loud colors to a funeral is in poor taste. This means dressing in bright or bold colors for a funeral is considered inappropriate. The next phrase is be in for something. Be in for something means to experience something, usually something unpleasant or challenging. She is in for a surprise when she sees her birthday gift. This means she will be surprised when she gets her gift. They are in for a tough season in the competition. This means they will face many challenges in the competition. We are in for a long night of studying for the exam. This means we will have a difficult and lengthy study session. The next phrase is be in good taste. Be in good taste means to be appropriate, polite, or refined in a way that is socially acceptable. The decorations at the wedding were in good taste. This means the decorations were elegant and appropriate for the occasion. His speech was in good taste and respectful to everyone. This means his speech was polite and considerate. Her outfit was in good taste for the formal event. This means her clothes were suitable and stylish for the event. The next phrase is be in good repair. Be in good repair means to be in a well-maintained and functioning condition. The house is in good repair after the renovations. This means the house is well-maintained and in good condition. The car is in good repair and runs smoothly. This means the car is well kept and works properly. The bridge is in good repair and safe to cross. This means the bridge is in excellent condition and can be used without risk. The next phrase is be in bad repair. Be in bad repair means to be in poor condition, needing repairs or maintenance. The old building is in bad repair and may collapse soon. This means the building is in a dangerous state and needs fixing. The car is in bad repair and often breaks down. This means the car is not well maintained and has frequent problems. The road is in bad repair with many potholes. This means the road is damaged and needs to be fixed. The next phrase is be in line with something. Be in line with something means to be consistent with or in agreement with something. His actions are in line with the company's values. This means his behavior matches the company's principles. The proposal is in line with the current laws and regulations. This means the proposal is in agreement with legal standards. Her opinion is in line with the general consensus. This means her opinion agrees with what most people think. The next phrase is be in somebody's good books. Be in somebody's good books means to be in favor or good standing with someone. She is in the boss's good books after completing the project early. This means the boss is pleased with her work. I'm in her good books because I helped her with her homework. This means she is happy with me because I assisted her. He's trying to get in his teacher's good books by studying hard. This means he's trying to impress his teacher and gain favor. The next phrase is be in somebody's bad books. Be in somebody's bad books means to be in disfavor or to have a bad relationship with someone. He's in the manager's bad books after missing the deadline. This means the manager is unhappy with him for not meeting the deadline. She's in my bad books after spreading rumors about me. This means I am angry with her because she gossiped about me. He's in his friend's bad books for canceling plans at the last minute. This means his friend is upset with him for breaking their plans. The next phrase is be in the mood for something. Be in the mood for something means to feel like doing or having something at a particular time. I'm in the mood for ice cream today. This means I feel like eating ice cream right now. She's not in the mood for a party tonight. This means she doesn't feel like going to a party. He's in the mood for a long walk in the park. This means he feels like taking a walk in the park. The next phrase is be in the mood to do something. Be in the mood to do something means to feel like doing a particular activity or task. I'm in the mood to watch a movie tonight. This means I feel like watching a movie this evening. She's in the mood to cook something special for dinner. This means she feels like preparing a special meal. He's in the mood to go for a run in the park. This means he feels like going for a run at this moment. The next phrase is be in no mood for. Be in no mood for means to not feel like doing something or to lack the energy or interest for something. I'm in no mood for talking right now. This means I don't feel like having a conversation. She's in no mood for work after the long holiday. This means she does not feel like working at all. He's in no mood for a party today. This means he is not interested in going to a party right now. The next phrase is be in the process of doing something. Be in the process of doing something means to be actively engaged in an activity or task at the moment. I'm in the process of writing my report. This means I am currently working on writing my report. They are in the process of moving to a new house. This means they are currently moving into a new home. She's in the process of learning a new language. This means she is actively studying a new language. The next phrase is be in the same boat. Be in the same boat means to be in the same difficult situation as others. We are all in the same boat, struggling to meet the deadline. This means we are all facing the same challenge of finishing the work. He's in the same boat as me, trying to find a job. This means he is also looking for a job, just like me. They are in the same boat, dealing with a tough exam. This means they are both facing the same difficulty of preparing for the exam. The next phrase is be in tune with somebody. Be in tune with somebody means to be in agreement or harmony with someone, often understanding their feelings or thoughts. She is in tune with her team and knows exactly what they need. This means she understands her team's needs and is aligned with them. He's in tune with his parents' expectations. This means he understands and agrees with what his parents expect. They are in tune with each other's ideas and work well together. This means they understand each other and collaborate effectively. The next phrase is be out of tune with somebody. Be out of tune with somebody means to be in disagreement or lack harmony with someone, often misunderstanding their feelings or thoughts. He's out of tune with his colleagues on this project. This means he does not agree or communicate well with his colleagues. She feels out of tune with her friends after the argument. This means she feels disconnected or distant from her friends. They are out of tune with each other's opinions on the matter. This means they do not agree or understand each other's views. The next phrase is be in tune with something. Be in tune with something means to be in harmony or agreement with a situation, idea, or feeling. He's in tune with the current trends in technology. This means he understands and is aligned with the latest trends in technology. She's in tune with the changes happening in the market. This means she is aware of and understands the market changes. The company is in tune with customer needs and adjusts its products accordingly. This means the company understands its customers' needs and makes changes to meet them. The next phrase is be out of tune with something. Be out of tune with something means to be in disagreement or not in harmony with something, such as an idea or situation. His opinion is out of tune with the rest of the team. This means his opinion does not match or agree with the team's views. The company's actions are out of tune with its values. This means the company's actions do not align with what it claims to value. The policy is out of tune with the current needs of the community. This means the policy does not address or match the needs of the community. The next phrase is be intent on something. Be intent on something means to be determined or focused on achieving a specific goal or action. She was intent on finishing the project before the deadline. This means she was determined to complete the project on time. He is intent on proving his point during the debate. This means he is focused on convincing others of his argument. They are intent on improving their sales figures this year. This means they are determined to increase their sales. The next phrase is be intent on doing something. Be intent on doing something means to be determined or resolved to do a specific action. She is intent on learning how to play the piano. This means she is focused and determined to learn piano. He was intent on finishing his work before the weekend. This means he was determined to complete his work before the weekend arrived. They are intent on solving the issue as soon as possible. This means they are focused on finding a solution quickly. The next word is itch. Itch means to have an uncomfortable feeling on the skin that makes you want to scratch. I have an itch on my arm that I can't reach. This means my arm feels uncomfortable and I want to scratch it. The mosquito bite is itching terribly. This means the bite from the mosquito is causing an irritating feeling. His back itched after the long hike in the woods. This means his back felt uncomfortable and he wanted to scratch it. The next phrase is be itching to do something. Be itching to do something means to be very eager or excited to do something. I'm itching to go on vacation this summer. This means I am really excited to go on vacation. She's itching to meet her friends after a long break. This means she is very eager to meet her friends again. He's itching to try the new video game that just came out. This means he is very excited to play the new game. The next phrase is be lacking. Be lacking means to not have enough of something or to be missing something important. The team is lacking motivation after the recent loss. This means the team does not have enough motivation or drive. The project is lacking resources to continue. This means the project does not have the necessary resources to proceed. He is lacking confidence in his abilities. This means he does not have enough confidence in himself. The next phrase is be led by something. Be led by something means to be guided or influenced by something, often a factor or principle. The company is led by innovation and creativity. This means the company is guided by the principles of innovation and creativity. His actions were led by a desire for success. This means his actions were influenced by his desire to succeed. They were led by their passion for the environment. This means their actions were influenced by their love and concern for the environment. The next phrase is be liable to do something. Be liable to do something means to be likely or prone to do something, especially something that could have a negative result. He is liable to get upset if you mention his mistake. This means he is likely to become angry when reminded of his mistake. The car is liable to break down if it isn't repaired soon. This means the car is likely to stop working if it is not fixed. She is liable to forget important dates unless reminded. This means she tends to forget important dates without reminders. The next phrase is be looking to do something. Be looking to do something means to be intending or planning to do something. He's looking to buy a new car this year. This means he plans or intends to buy a new car. They're looking to expand their business into new markets. This means they are planning to grow their business in new areas. She's looking to improve her English skills. This means she is working on or intending to get better at English. The next phrase is be lost for words. Be lost for words means to be so surprised, shocked, or emotional that you cannot find anything to say. When he received the award, he was completely lost for words. This means he was so surprised and pleased that he couldn't speak. She was lost for words after hearing the good news. This means she was too shocked or happy to say anything. He was lost for words when she gave him such a thoughtful gift. This means he was so moved by the gift that he didn't know what to say. The next phrase is be meant to do something. Be meant to do something means to be intended or designed to do a particular thing. This tool is meant to help you fix the machine easily. This means that the tool was designed for that specific purpose. The meeting is meant to discuss the new policy. This means the purpose of the meeting is to talk about the new policy. This book is meant to be a guide for beginners. This means the book is intended to help people who are just starting. The next word is be misunderstood. Be misunderstood means to be wrongly interpreted or not fully understood by others. Her intentions were misunderstood by her colleagues. This means her colleagues did not understand her intentions correctly. His actions were misunderstood by his friends. This means his friends did not interpret his actions the way he meant. She felt misunderstood by her parents. This means she felt that her parents didn't understand her. The next phrase is be news to somebody. Be news to somebody means to be something that the person did not know or expect. That's news to me. I didn't know they were leaving. This means I didn't know they were leaving and it surprised me. It's news to him that the meeting has been rescheduled. This means he didn't know that the meeting was changed. Her promotion was news to everyone in the office. This means no one knew about her promotion until it was announced. The next phrase is be no laughing matter. Be no laughing matter means to be a serious issue, not something to joke about. The accident was no laughing matter. It caused a lot of damage. This means the accident was serious and shouldn't be taken lightly. The situation at work is no laughing matter with all the layoffs. This means the layoffs at work are a serious issue, not something to laugh about. His health problems are no laughing matter. He needs proper care. This means his health problems are serious and should not be taken lightly. The next phrase is be no match for somebody. Be no match for somebody means to be weaker or less skilled than someone else. He is no match for his opponent in the tournament. This means his opponent is much stronger or more skilled than him. She was no match for the experienced team in the competition. This means the experienced team was much better than her team. The younger players are no match for the veterans. This means the veterans are far superior to the younger players. The next phrase is be no match for something. Be no match for something means to be unable to compete or compare with something else. The small boat was no match for the powerful storm. This means the boat couldn't survive against the storm's strength. His skills are no match for the new technology. This means his skills are not enough to compete with the advanced technology. The team was no match for their opponent's strong defense. This means the team couldn't overcome their opponent's defense. The next word is feat. Feat means an achievement that requires great skill, strength, or courage. Climbing Mount Everest is a remarkable feat. This means climbing Mount Everest is a great accomplishment. Winning the championship after so many challenges was a real feat. This means winning the championship was an impressive achievement. Building the bridge in such a short time was an incredible feat. This means constructing the bridge quickly was an extraordinary achievement. The next phrase is be no mean feat. Be no mean feat means to be an impressive or difficult achievement. Running a marathon in under 3 hours is no mean feat. This means running a marathon in such a short time is a great achievement. Getting a perfect score on the test was no mean feat. This means achieving a perfect score on the test was very difficult. Starting a successful business from scratch is no mean feat. This means building a successful business without any resources is a significant achievement. The next phrase is be nothing if not something. Be nothing if not something means to have a strong or undeniable quality of something. He is nothing if not determined. This means he is extremely determined with no doubt about it. The film was nothing if not entertaining. This means the film was definitely entertaining. She is nothing if not kind-hearted. This means she is truly kind-hearted. The next phrase is be on good form. Be on good form means to be performing or behaving very well. She was on good form during the presentation. This means she performed excellently in the presentation. He's been on great form lately, winning every game. This means he has been playing very well and winning his games. The team was on top form during the match. This means the team played at their best during the match. The next phrase is be on your guard. Be on your guard means to be watchful or alert, especially to avoid danger or trouble. You should be on your guard when traveling alone. This means you need to be careful and alert while traveling alone. She was on her guard after hearing about the recent thefts. This means she was cautious and alert after learning about the thefts. He was always on guard when dealing with difficult customers. This means he was always cautious and prepared when working with tough customers. The next phrase is be on cloud nine. Be on cloud nine means to be extremely happy or in a very good mood. She was on cloud nine after hearing the good news. This means she was very happy after receiving the good news. He's been on cloud nine since he got promoted. This means he's been feeling very happy since his promotion. They were on cloud nine after their wedding day. This means they were extremely happy after getting married. The next phrase is be on edge. Be on edge means to feel nervous, anxious, or easily upset. She's been on edge all day because of the interview. This means she has been feeling anxious due to the upcoming interview. He was on edge before the big game. This means he felt nervous and tense before the game. The constant noise made me feel on edge. This means the noise made me feel irritated and anxious. The next phrase is be on good terms. Be on good terms means to have a friendly or positive relationship with someone. They are on good terms after resolving their disagreement. This means they have a friendly relationship now that they have settled their issues. He's on good terms with his coworkers. This means he has a positive relationship with his colleagues. The two countries are on good terms despite their differences. This means the two countries maintain a friendly relationship even though they disagree on some issues. The next phrase is be on bad terms. Be on bad terms means to have a negative or unfriendly relationship with someone. They are on bad terms after their argument. This means their relationship has become hostile after they fought. She's on bad terms with her neighbor. This means she doesn't have a good relationship with her neighbor. The two companies are on bad terms because of the failed partnership. This means the two companies are in conflict because their partnership didn't work out. The next phrase is be on friendly terms. Be on friendly terms means to have a relationship that is friendly, but not necessarily close. They are on friendly terms, but not best friends. This means they have a cordial relationship, but are not very close. The coworkers are on friendly terms despite working in different departments. This means they get along well, even though they don't work together closely. He's on friendly terms with his ex-wife. This means he maintains a civil and cordial relationship with his ex-wife. The next phrase is be on the brink of something. Be on the brink of something means to be very close to experiencing something, usually a significant event or change. The company is on the brink of a major breakthrough. This means the company is very close to making a significant achievement. She was on the brink of tears after hearing the sad news. This means she was about to cry because of the sad news. The country was on the brink of war due to political tensions. This means the country was very close to going to war because of political issues. The next phrase is be on the cards. Be on the cards means to be likely to happen or expected. A promotion is on the cards for her this year. This means she is likely to get promoted this year. The weather looks like rain, so a storm might be on the cards. This means a storm is expected to happen soon. A big change is on the cards for the company next month. This means the company is expecting a significant change next month. The next phrase is be on the same wavelength. Be on the same wavelength means to understand or agree with someone very well. They are on the same wavelength when it comes to their work ideas. This means they share the same understanding and agree on their ideas at work. We're on the same wavelength about our vacation plans. This means we have the same thoughts and agreement about the vacation plans. The two friends are always on the same wavelength. This means the two friends understand each other perfectly and think alike. The next phrase is be on the verge of something. Be on the verge of something means to be very close to experiencing something significant or important. She was on the verge of giving up, but then she found a solution. This means she was about to give up, but she found a way forward. The company is on the verge of launching a new product. This means the company is very close to releasing a new product. He was on the verge of tears after hearing the bad news. This means he was about to cry because of the sad news. The next phrase is be on the verge of doing something. Be on the verge of doing something means to be close to starting or completing something important. She was on the verge of finishing her novel when she got distracted. This means she was almost done writing her novel when something distracted her. They were on the verge of signing the deal. This means they were very close to completing the agreement. He was on the verge of quitting his job, but then he reconsidered. This means he was very close to leaving his job but decided not to. The next word is brink. Brink refers to the edge or point at which something important or dramatic is about to happen. The country was on the brink of a financial crisis. This means the country was very close to facing a financial crisis. He was standing on the brink of making a life-changing decision. This means he was about to make a decision that would greatly affect his life. The company was on the brink of bankruptcy, but they managed to recover. This means the company was almost bankrupt but found a way to survive. The next phrase is be on the brink of something. Be on the brink of something means to be at a point where something significant is about to happen. They are on the brink of a new era in technology. This means they are very close to a major change in technology. The country is on the brink of major economic recovery. This means the country is very close to improving its economy significantly. The team is on the brink of winning the championship. This means the team is very close to winning the championship. The next phrase is be on the brink of doing something. Be on the brink of doing something means to be very close to starting or completing an important action. She was on the brink of making a life-altering decision. This means she was about to make a decision that would change her life. The company was on the brink of launching their new product. This means the company was very close to releasing their new product. He was on the brink of making a major announcement. This means he was about to reveal something important. The next phrase is be only human. Be only human means to acknowledge that someone has flaws and makes mistakes like everyone else. He made a mistake, but he's only human. This means he made a mistake, but everyone makes mistakes. She forgot the appointment, but she's only human. This means she forgot, but it's understandable because no one is perfect. I know I shouldn't have gotten upset, but I'm only human. This means I know I shouldn't have reacted that way, but it's a natural human response. The next phrase is be out of the question. Be out of the question means something is not possible or acceptable. Going on vacation this month is out of the question because of the budget. This means it is not possible to go on vacation this month due to money issues. Asking for a raise right now is out of the question. This means it is not acceptable to ask for a raise at this moment. Taking a day off this week is out of the question because of the deadlines. This means it's not possible to take a day off due to work requirements. The next phrase is be out of this world. Be out of this world means something is extraordinary or amazing. The food at the new restaurant was out of this world. This means the food was extremely good and impressive. Her performance in the play was out of this world. This means her acting was exceptional and remarkable. The view from the top of the mountain was out of this world. This means the view was unbelievably beautiful. The next phrase is be overcome by. Be overcome by means to be affected or overwhelmed by a strong emotion or feeling. She was overcome by sadness when she heard the news. This means she felt very sad and overwhelmed after hearing the news. He was overcome by fear during the storm. This means he felt extremely frightened because of the storm. They were overcome by joy when they saw the surprise. This means they felt overwhelming happiness when they saw the surprise. The next phrase is be overcome with. Be overcome with means to be filled with a strong emotion. She was overcome with excitement after winning the prize. This means she felt a strong sense of excitement after winning. He was overcome with gratitude for the support he received. This means he felt a deep sense of thankfulness for the help. They were overcome with relief after the test results came back negative. This means they felt a strong sense of relief when they learned the results were good. The next word is pole. Pole refers to a long, slender object, often made of wood or metal, used for support or marking. The flag is flying on top of the pole. This means the flag is attached to a long, vertical stick used for display. A street light is attached to a tall pole. This means the street light is fixed to a tall support structure. They planted a pole to hang the swing on. This means they put up a long support structure for the swing. The next phrase is be poles apart. Be poles apart means to be very different or to have completely opposing views. Their opinions on the project were poles apart. This means their opinions on the project were very different from each other. The two friends are poles apart in their personalities. This means they are very different in their character traits. Their political views are poles apart. This means their political opinions are completely different. The next phrase is be posted to France or London or Singapore, etc. Be posted to France or London or Singapore, etc. means to be assigned to work in a specific location, usually by an employer. He was posted to France for his new job. This means he was assigned to work in France by his company. She was posted to London for a year-long project. This means her employer assigned her to work in London for a year. They were posted to Singapore for their overseas assignment. This means they were sent to Singapore to work for their company. The next phrase is be prone to something. Be prone to something means to have a tendency or likelihood to experience something, often something negative. She is prone to headaches when the weather changes. This means she often gets headaches when the weather shifts. He is prone to catching colds during the winter. This means he frequently gets sick in the winter. Some people are prone to anxiety in stressful situations. This means some people tend to feel anxious in stressful environments. The next phrase is be prone to doing something. Be prone to doing something means to have a tendency to do something, usually something that happens regularly or habitually. He is prone to procrastinating when faced with difficult tasks. This means he often delays important tasks when they are hard. She is prone to making impulsive decisions. This means she often makes decisions without thinking carefully. They are prone to arguing over small things. This means they often argue over trivial matters. The next word is susceptible. Susceptible means likely to be influenced or harmed by something. Children are more susceptible to infections than adults. This means children are more likely to catch infections compared to adults. She is susceptible to sunburn because of her fair skin. This means she is more likely to get sunburned due to her skin type. Some people are susceptible to stress-related illnesses. This means some people are more prone to illnesses caused by stress. Next phrase is be susceptible to. The next phrase, be susceptible to. Be susceptible to means to be easily affected by something, such as an illness, condition, or influence. He is susceptible to anxiety in high-pressure situations. This means he is easily affected by anxiety when under pressure. Older people are more susceptible to heart disease. This means older people are more likely to develop heart disease. The plant is susceptible to pests if not properly cared for. This means the plant can easily be harmed by pests without proper care. The next phrase is be reliant on. Be reliant on means to depend on someone or something for support or function. She is reliant on her phone for work and communication. This means she depends on her phone to do her work and stay in touch. The team is reliant on their captain for guidance. This means the team depends on their captain for leadership. Many small businesses are reliant on a steady customer base. This means many small businesses depend on having regular customers. The next word is revolt. Revolt means to refuse to accept authority or control, often through rebellion or protest. The people revolted against the unfair government. This means the people protested or fought against the government because it was unjust. The workers revolted after their demands for better conditions were ignored. This means the workers rebelled or protested because their needs were not addressed. He felt revolted by the corruption in the company. This means he was disgusted or repelled by the corruption in the company. The next phrase is be revolted by something. Be revolted by something means to feel disgusted or repelled by something. She was revolted by the way the animals were treated in the factory. This means she felt disgusted by the mistreatment of animals. He was revolted by the violence in the movie. This means he felt disgusted or disturbed by the violence shown. They were revolted by the idea of harming the environment. This means they felt strong disgust or aversion to the idea of causing harm to nature. The next phrase is be running at something. Be running at something means to operate at a certain speed, level, or amount, often referring to cost, temperature, or performance. The engine is running at full capacity. This means the engine is working at its maximum level. The cost is running at about $1,000 per month. This means the monthly cost is around $1,000. The project is running at a delay of 2 weeks. This means the project is 2 weeks behind schedule. The next phrase is be slow to do something. And be slow to do something means to take a long time before doing something, often too long. He was slow to react to the warning signs. This means he didn't respond quickly enough to the signs. The government was slow to provide aid after the disaster. This means the government delayed in giving help. She's slow to trust people. This means she takes time before feeling comfortable with others. The next phrase is be slow in doing something. Be slow in doing something means to do something with delay or lack of speed. They were slow in responding to customer complaints. This means their replies came later than expected. He was slow in finishing the assignment. This means he took more time than usual to complete it. The system is slow in processing data. This means it takes time to handle or deal with the data. The next phrase is be snowed in. Be snowed in means to be trapped in a place due to heavy snowfall. We were snowed in for 3 days. This means we couldn't leave the house because of the snow. The cabin was completely snowed in by morning. This means so much snow had fallen that it blocked the exits. They had no choice but to stay indoors. They were snowed in. This means they couldn't go anywhere because of the snow. The next phrase is be snowed under. Be snowed under means to be overwhelmed with too much work or too many responsibilities. She's snowed under with paperwork. This means she has a huge amount of documents to deal with. I've been snowed under lately. I haven't had time to rest. This means I've been extremely busy. The team was snowed under with orders after the sale. This means they had more work than they could handle. The next phrase is be something. Be something is used informally to express admiration, surprise, or significance about someone or something. That speech was really something. This means the speech was impressive or noteworthy. She's really something, so confident and creative. This means she stands out or is exceptional. Winning that award must be something. This means it's a big deal or something special. The next phrase is be still going strong. Be still going strong means to continue functioning well or doing well after a long time. After 30 years, their marriage is still going strong. This means their relationship remains healthy and solid. The company is still going strong despite the recession. This means the company is surviving and doing well. At 80, she's still going strong and runs every morning. This means she is still energetic and active. The next phrase is be streets ahead. Be streets ahead means to be much better or more advanced than someone or something else. This new phone is streets ahead of the previous model. This means the new phone is significantly better. In terms of design, their product is streets ahead. This means their design is far superior. She's streets ahead of her classmates in math. This means she is well beyond them in ability. The next phrase is be head and shoulders above. Be head and shoulders above means to be much better than others. His performance was head and shoulders above the rest. This means he clearly outperformed everyone else. She is head and shoulders above her peers in leadership. This means her leadership skills far surpass others. The quality of this brand is head and shoulders above the competition. This means this brand is much higher in quality. The next phrase is be the center of attention. Be the center of attention means to be the focus of everyone's interest or notice. The birthday girl was the center of attention all evening. This means everyone focused on her. He loves being the center of attention. This means he enjoys being noticed or admired. The dog became the center of attention at the park. This means everyone was watching or playing with the dog. The next phrase is be the envy of somebody. Be the envy of somebody means to have something that others greatly admire and wish they had. Her garden is the envy of the neighborhood. This means everyone admires her garden. Their lifestyle is the envy of many. This means others would love to live as they do. His talent makes him the envy of his colleagues. This means they wish they had his abilities. The next phrase is be the tip of the iceberg. Be the tip of the iceberg means to be only a small, visible part of a much larger hidden problem or situation. The errors in the report are just the tip of the iceberg. This means deeper issues remain unseen. What you saw was only the tip of the iceberg. This means there's much more beneath the surface. Corruption in the department is the tip of the iceberg. This means the real scale is likely much larger. The next phrase is be topped with something. Be topped with something means to have something placed on the uppermost part. The cake was topped with fresh strawberries. This means strawberries were placed on top. Her burger was topped with a fried egg. This means an egg was added to the top of the burger. The mountain was topped with snow. This means its peak was covered in snow. The next phrase is be underway. Be underway means to have started or to be in progress. The construction is already underway. This means work has begun. The meeting is now underway. This means the meeting has started. A major investigation is underway. This means the investigation has already begun. The next phrase is be wasted on somebody. Be wasted on somebody means that someone cannot appreciate or understand the value of something. That joke was wasted on him. This means he didn't get it. The fine wine was wasted on someone who doesn't drink. This means they couldn't appreciate its quality. Her kindness was wasted on him. This means he didn't value or respond to it. The next phrase is be wide awake. Be wide awake means to be fully alert and not at all sleepy. I was wide awake at 3 a.m. This means I couldn't sleep. The noise outside kept me wide awake. This means it made me fully alert. He's always wide awake during meetings. This means he's attentive and focused. The next phrase is be without foundation. Be without foundation means to have no basis in fact, to be untrue. The accusations are without foundation. This means they are baseless. His fears turned out to be without foundation. This means they weren't justified. The rumor is completely without foundation. This means it's false. The next phrase is have no foundation. Have no foundation means the same as be without foundation, to be baseless or untrue. Those claims have no foundation. This means they aren't based on facts. Her suspicions had no foundation. This means they were unfounded. The criticism has no foundation whatsoever. This means it's entirely unjustified. The next phrase is be worth your while. Be worth your while means that something is useful, beneficial, or rewarding to do. It would be worth your while to talk to her. This means you'd benefit from it. The training is worth your while. This means it brings good results. Helping them might be worth your while. This means it could lead to something valuable.